And to me, that's what cheating feels like. It feels like when your friends know, and I've known men who were cheating, even their mamas knew, and their mamas ain't said to a wife, and you don't say anything to the, like, dang, that's just dead wrong. Like, you think y'all just gonna bounce right back easily? And then here's what's crazy to me so far. I'm not gonna hold you. 2026 has sucked ass for me. It has absolutely been horrible. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. It is Dr. King Day. I am one of the people who is fortunate enough to be off work. If you are, I hope you got out and enjoyed this day. If not, I hope you made the best of it anyway. I have been crazy sick over this whole doggone weekend. As part of my, getting up, recovery, and trying to feel better, I decided, you know what, let me wash down my whole bed. I even pulled up the mattress, realigned the little slats or whatever underneath, and then I swept under there. Like, I wanted, from top to bottom, needless to say, I wanted every germ, bugaboo, whatever, off the bed. And honestly, just changing the sheets made me feel a little better. 100%, heck no, but a little bit better. So with that said, I'm trying to get up, get out. So I'm going to some place called Burger Barrel. I've never been there before, but Costco had a thing going where I think I bought $100 worth of food or something like that, because I checked the reviews first. But anyway, the reviews were cool, so I went ahead and I bought like $100, and I ended up paying 70-ish, I think. So I'm like, $30, that's a decent enough savings, and it makes sure that I get up, out, and at them. But like I said, Thursday, a little tickle in my throat. I attributed it to, how you just swallow wrong. It was just kind of a, not a real cough or anything. Friday, take mom to the doctor every once in a while. And by once in a while, I mean like, it might happen at 9 o'clock, a little maybe 11:30 or so, another little So it was just real sporadic throughout the day, right? Later that same day on Friday, I go to eat with my daughter, and it's like every 10-15 minutes it just started increasing. Cough, 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 cough. And then Friday night I go home, and it all broke loose from there. All day Saturday, I'm hurting, and I had to talk myself into everything. Like, when it was time to brush my teeth, I was like, come on girl, you can do it, get up. I had to talk myself into washing my face. Come on, get up, you gotta wash your face. If you don't wash your face, you're gonna break out. So go ahead and take care of that skin routine again. Get it together, girl, you got this. If you're wondering, Friday night I didn't take my shower. Saturday, did not take a shower. I could not shower. Like, even, I thought I was going to Saturday. I hyped myself up, talked myself into it. I took off my pajamas. Of course, my phone fell. But I took off my pajamas.
In about 1.5 miles, turn left onto the street.
I need to grab that phone because I don't know where I'm going. Excuse me. But anyway, when I took off my pajamas, it hurt. Just gliding that across my skin, or actually when I attempted, I didn't even take them all the way off, y'all. When I started taking off my pajamas, girl, it hurt so bad, I put them back on. No shower. We just gonna let everything get well seasoned, and that's what we did. I did not shower, tell them the truth. And finally Sunday evening is when I was able to shower. I took off the pajamas, and it was still tender to do that, but it didn't hurt like it hurt before. And the reason I'm going through all of this being so explicit is because, y'all, I don't even know what was wrong with me. I wanted to say it was the flu. I've had the flu before. Runny nose, sometimes stuffy nose, sneezing comes with it, coughing, of course, the body ache. That's what really made me think, oh, and I forgot to mention, all that time I'm in bed aching and all of that, I got chills and a fever. Like I could touch my own self. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, you know how I get red around my eyelids and all that stuff when I'm feverish? I had all that going on. So I knew I was sick. And sick with what, I still don't know. I tell you what though, I gave blood some time ago, and I remember them saying, by the way, you tested negative for COVID. They were like, that's pretty remarkable since you're a school teacher. I didn't know that when you give blood, they checked on that. So now it'll be interesting to give blood again and find out. Are y'all gonna tell me that I'm still negative? Was that, like, I do not know. My back hurt. So it felt like every child that I ever put in a safe seat or timeout it felt like all of them just threw haymakers onto my back. It hurt so bad. Even Sunday evening when I took the shower, just having the water hit my back, it felt good and it hurt. Like, it felt good to have that kind of heat, because again, I still have some remnants of the chills. I could not get warm. The room was hot. I know it was hot. The thermostat was hecka high. I think I ended up putting it on 74, and that still wasn't enough. I was in under all the covers. I was doing, and y'all, usually my thermostat doesn't even see, like 67 is typically where I kind of hang out. Turn right onto West, because my bedroom gets hot before the rest of the house does, and if I'm hanging out in my bedroom, then I need that thermostat pretty darn low. 74. It was crazy. It was the worst I can remember feeling from a bug in a long time. And then here's what's crazy. To me, so far, I'm not going to hold you, 2026 has sucked ass for me. It has absolutely been horrible. Because, and I mean this in terms of physically, mentally, socially, all the other things, I've been just fine. Met myself a new little social group. They seem like a cute group of women to hang out with. I met them at the winery, as a matter of fact. That's why I say it's good, y'all. If you're one of those people who doesn't go out, do much, get yourself like a membership to some winery, if you drink wine, that is. But get yourself a membership to some winery somewhere. It's the kind of place where you can go alone, and if women see you, they're gonna be like, hey, come over here, girlfriend, hey, do this. Exactly what happened. And I actually wasn't alone. I was with another friend at that time. But anyway, I'll be hanging out with them some more. We've been texting back and forth, got a group chat, all the things. It seems like a vibe already. But anyway, still got a cough here and there. Where was I leaving off on?
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right.
Just saying that so far this year, socially, emotionally, all that stuff has been cool. But physically, I don't know what it is. It's like, I guess something in my classroom just keeps recirculating. Let's say 3 kids are out on Monday, Tuesday, 2 of them or 1 might still be out Wednesday, right? Come Wednesday, a different set of kids will be out. So like whatever it is, they're kind of passing it around. You would think once you catch it, it's done. No, I do not know what's happening, but it just keeps circulating. So health-wise, if this is good,
Turn right.
turn right where? There's no street. Oh, man, I hate the street to pop up. Oh, well, okay. Baby, I had to hit the brakes for this. That was out of, I wish y'all could have seen that turn. But anyway.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Good, because I still don't see it. But if this is the level of feeling good, this is how my health has been. Like it keeps wavering. I'll get close to feeling good, but I never quite get there. Anyway, I've made it to Berg and Barrel, which is where we're eating, folks. So let's park and head on in. But yeah, this is my first venture out since being sick like that. Like I came home Friday, and that was all she wrote. I didn't leave the house no more until just now. And it is Monday afternoon. Not a great way to spend a long weekend. I had other plans. Y'all, I'm sitting here wondering, is it too soon? I want to put my coat back on. Whew. It's a tall, airy space, so maybe that's it, but oh my goodness. No, 2026 ain't gonna keep sucking for me. I'm getting up, I'm getting out, I gotta do it. Y'all, when I tell you, I have never worked so hard to be okay in a long time. All year. No, but I'm seriously, I was so cold in there. I'm still cold. I wanted to wear my gloves the whole time, but I'm eating a burger. I couldn't do it. And now there's this dull ache. Like the ache was always dull, but it's becoming just slightly more prominent. Since I'm over here in Kansas, I might as well head
to Costco Wholesale.
Over to Costco.
Proceed to West 151st Street, then turn right.
I cannot. Did I pack my mic? But I still don't see anything happening. Ooh, I felt vibration. Boom. I got some blue light. But what do I do with this piece now? Because I don't want to lose it. Let me just put it back on there. I feel like if I keep everything in one place, it can't really be lost. GPS probably told me which way to go, and I wasn't listening. I was too busy running my mouth. No, and I don't know my way around Kansas. Okay, most of the cars seem to be going this way. We're going to go this way. Because this must be the way out. Oh, yeah, this is how I came in. Anywho, yeah, I felt bad. I think I left off talking about missing my girlfriend's birthday celebration. And I'm not a big-time club person. I don't know if y'all noticed. I guess that's sounding right. I feel like when I move, it's going to make a bunch of noise. But let's hope not. But y'all have probably noticed I don't go to a whole lot of clubs.
Turn right onto West 100.
Hey, ding ding. It's just not my thing. So she had her birthday party at a club, no problem. I was still gonna go celebrate, do a little toast.
Turn right to merge onto US 69.
Oh yeah, get on the highway? Huh, interesting. 69, that's a Kansas highway. Anywho, but what was I saying? Oh, I'm not the biggest on going to clubs, but of course I wanted to go and celebrate, because the sad thing is we're getting to that stage and age of life where we're starting to lose. Okay, so it's weird. Immediately, actually during high school and immediately after high school, I lost quite a few friends. And that was more so attributable to the lifestyle I was living as opposed to the age. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I cannot make this up. I lost friends to police shootouts. I lost friends to just reckless driving, car accidents, that's true. And, because they were drag racing, doing dumps. I never did participate in that. I like to choose my own type of danger, which, interestingly enough, that's a whole nother topic that we came to about the Truman Show. I'll come back to that later. But drag racing was never one of them. And I mean, me and a friend fell all the way out because he promised me I would love the excitement of it. And he literally drove somewhere to drag race, and I was in the car. I was like, what's the goings on? Why are they revving? Oh,
turn right to merge. Heck
no. We're not doing this. Not with me. No, not with me in the car. So, yeah, we fell out. And while I was in the restaurant, it sounded like a coughing choir. Like, maybe my ears were hypersensitive, but I coughed here and there. Somebody over there coughed here, and another person coughed here and there. But one person covering their cough. I ain't gonna say who. I'm in the car by myself, and I'm still covering my cough. But I ain't gonna say who was covering their cough and who wasn't. Anywho, that happened. Okay, so Truman Show, I don't know why I even referenced that. We were talking about cheating and how harmful cheating is, and somebody was like, yeah, I feel like you probably took that real personal. It wasn't. How is cheating not personal? Like, how? It's a personal, and man, if you're in the lane, get in the lane. It's a personal and traumatic experience. Like, what? It is a trauma to the person who doesn't cheat. And I get it, there are a lot of people, men and women, who cheat. Mostly men though, let's keep it real. Most of the women I know who have cheated back. They weren't just cheating, they were trying to get their get back. And I've just never been a get back person. I just, for me, 2 penises is for 2 vaginas. That's too much like work. I can't put it on a W-2. I can't get nothing back for it. I mean, unless you count the sex itself, and you get that somewhere anywhere. You know what I mean? So I've never been a cheap back kind of person. So anyway, now I feel like I'm getting a sniffle, but that's just cold weather sniffle. That's my nose being cold. But with cheating, we were talking about it. I was like, no, it's truly a traumatic experience, because for me, I'm a person who's doing what I'm supposed to do in the relationship. I'm being faithful, I'm being honest, I'm being giving, I'm not holding back, I'm doing all the things. And in return, I get disrespected, violated, cheated, like all the things. I get betrayed.
Take the exit onto Blue Valley Parkway.
At minimum, it's a betrayal. But in reality, it's all those other things. And I asked them, I was like, are y'all familiar with that old movie, The Truman Show? And it's this movie that Jim Carrey was in. And I want to say he was adopted by a movie studio or something like that. But he ends up getting adopted as a baby from by a movie studio. And they decide they're going to simply film his life. They come up with this whole artificial world for him. Everything, including the weather, is faked and all of that. So he has all these sunny days. Everything is just wonderful. He has an attentive wife, and she's so happy all the time. They hardly ever argue. And by the way, don't forget to buy this brand of cleaning product. So that's kind of how everything went. His life was, are you coming over or not, truck? Okay. His life was a reality show, and everyone, the wife, his best friend, everyone was in on it except for him. And to me, that's what cheating feels like. It feels like when your friends know, and I've known men who were cheating, even their mamas knew, and their mamas ain't say to a wife, and you don't say anything to the, dang, that's just dead wrong. But when you see somebody's mama co-signing the line, going along, and then you're the daughter-in-law, and I've seen it to where the daughter-in-law had their kids, so now you don't think your relationship is going to suffer? You think y'all just gonna bounce right back easily? That's not how that works for real. I've seen that, but it very much, to me, the cheating circumstance and all of that very much feels like the Truman Show, because you are betrayed, because you are misled. Everybody's in on it. Everybody is deciding for you what it is that they want you to know. They're deciding for you what you should be aware of within your own marriage. It's your marriage, but they are deciding for you what you have the right to and not to know. Now, by the way, even if I ever co-signed for a friend, yeah, she was with me, whatever. Actually, it never came to that, but even when I was willing to, like if a girlfriend said, hey, if somebody calls you, can you just say, I was with you? I'm like, yeah, it was never with a spouse. It was never, under covenant of marriage and all that other stuff. Because I just take that differently and seriously. Everybody decided to go to Costco today, but y'all all sick over the weekend. Is that what happened? Because I want to park right over there before somebody take my spot. But y'all ain't letting me move nowhere, so I just want my spot. But yeah, it wasn't under that type of circumstance. And I'm glad that I never really had to do that vouching, because I feel like I was asked because I'm a reliable person, because I typically do the right thing type of stuff. And that just would have compromised it all. Matter of fact, I need to talk to them friends. Like, why you want to compromise me like that? We got raggedy friends. You could have, they would have. So why yeah. There go my parking spot. I guess it ain't mine if I ain't got it. We're going to take this spot right here. It ain't a good one, but it's available. But yeah, it was like, if I remember correctly, I ain't seen that Truman Show in a gang of years. But if I remember correctly, it was like toward the end of it, the person who adopted him, the one in charge of the corporation or the movie studio, whatever it was, y'all know what I'm saying. But the one who was in charge of adopting him was like, do you really want to leave us? You got this perfect life. You know, you got sunny weather. You got all of the, he had everything but choice. And I just feel like that's part of that Truman Show type of thing where you take away someone's choice. And that's not what you have the right to do. Bless your heart, man. You so lost. You just wandering. I know you cold. Oh, that's your car? I hope that's your car. Yeah, it's this old man. Yeah, okay, he found it. But yeah, it takes away your choice. Give me the choice to decide if I want to be with this cheater or not. Do I want to risk, like just like with the race car, do I want to take this type of risk? Do I want to risk the herpes and the syphilis? And I don't care if it's just crabs. Like, people talk a lot about HIV, but it's other stuff out there than HIV. There's a whole lot of lifetime stuff than HIV. I don't want none of it. And if I'm being faithful, why should I be at risk for any of it? But that's what it feels like. It feels like you're in the Truman Show and people are deciding your risk for you. And it just feels like a huge betrayal to me. So no, that whole, no. What got me on there? I don't even know. But we here, so let's go shopping. And we shop. Y'all, I swear I'm trying so hard to look normal. I really just want to crawl back in bed. But I got to figure something out because, first of all, I need food for the work week. And then, y'all saw my hair. Girl, it's matted. We need to do something with it for this work week. Like, I already had a so-called 4-day weekend because I took off Friday to take my mother to the doctor. I know you lied. Oh, I thought it said pineapples were $6.99. But I took off Friday to take my mother to the doctor. That's the day I started getting sick. And then stayed sick all weekend. And today, like I said, I'm forcing myself out of the house. It's loud in here. I don't know that I see anything I want. I'm looking for the pomegranates. Oh, I've been tearing them up. I love when pomegranate season comes. Hate to see it go. There are no pomegranates in here. Ooh, strawberries, $11, and they don't look good. Well, let's get out of here. I'm getting frozen out. Whew, that was a dry run. I love Costco's croissants, but it's way too many for just me. And then I probably wouldn't act like it. I'd probably try to eat them all anyway. What are we prepping for this week? We haven't even thought about it. Do I even have the energy to cook? Maybe we should just, I was going to say pick up a rotisserie chicken, but they are not there. We'll come back later. Oh, see? It is not my imagination. I swear people are coughing. Was it him? Was it him, y'all? They coughing and ain't covering. Anyway, let me get it together. Please get me on up out of here. I tell you what, in my mid-century life, I have never seen so many people not cover their doggone cough, sneeze. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, I need to go back to wearing a mask. Now, because I'm coming off of whatever I'm coming off of, I made sure that I kept my distance from people. But it ain't even because I'm coming off of that. How do I get out of here? Right's always right, right? Go ahead and jump in front of me. I don't know where I'm going anyway. Might as well head on over to the insurance claims adjustment peoples. Oh, you jumped in front of them too. I won't even take it personally. And your child ain't nowhere near buckled in. Is that not the law in Kansas? Ain't it federal? Mind my business. This lady just stepping out and in the way. It's real cold to be laid out on the ground, baby. Real cold. But no, these people are not covering. Then on top of that, I need to turn my camera around so y'all can see the traffic I see. These people are driving absolutely nuts, and I'm lost. I see nothing but Kansas tags. Y'all know where y'all going? Who is you blowing at? I don't go when I don't have clearance. Heifer. Oh, here's a guy. Bastard. What do I want to go to Trader Joe's. Is there a Trader Joe's near me? All that blowing you did and you're still behind me. Trader Joe's near me. 19 miles. Does that say 19 miles? Or 1.9 miles? Oh, okay. But where? How do I get there? But not only that, I also saw a gang of bad kids. I know them parents can't wait. Let me adjust a little bit. They can't wait to get them bad tail kids back to school tomorrow. I know they can't.
At the light, turn right onto West 100.
I don't understand that though. I think we had too much pride to just let our kids be bad. Just loud, obnoxious, running in the way. People had to stop their cart. Like, that's literally why I took my camera off. I took my camera off of my cart because it was just too many kids running wild and free. And I felt like if I turned my head to record something, some curious kid was going to pull it off, do something. But yeah, that was insane. I was thinking about it too as I watched this one lady. She was helping her kid try on coats and stuff, and she was struggling to zip the coat herself onto the baby, and she's still just trying to go with it. And she was like, yeah, I think this will be a good coat for you. I think this. And I'm looking at her thinking, boom, that's probably when I got sick. Y'all, as a teacher, would y'all mind? And I get it, it's a good value, all of that stuff, but I just think it's such a bad idea. Can I get this camera to turn more to me? There we go. I think it's such a bad idea to send your kids to school in clothes, coats, whatever, you name it, that they cannot do for themselves. So when we get ready to go to recess, and personally I don't like going to recess when it's under 32 degrees, because anything under that is freezing, but I follow the rules, so we got to go. But when we go to recess, a lot of my kids can't fasten their own coats. So part of the time that we're in line is me pulling up, zipping up. Ooh, they got it caught. Let me get it uncaught. Let me zip it. Let me try it again. Next kid, do it again. Pull it up. Da 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 da. And that's a lot of time spent on doing art. I'm so happy for you. You got to get in front of me. I'm so happy for you, baby, because you was annoying. I saw them out the side just trying it. But anyway, yeah, they can't put their clothes on. And I'm thinking maybe some of the parents are like, you know, I know my kid's teacher, you know, she don't mind helping them. Well, we mind, first of all, we do mind. Because imagine trying to do that with like 20 kids, they're ready for recess. You're trying to, you know, get them there. Not only that, but just like I called in Friday, I call in other days. So the presumption and assumption that I will be the one to help them is not accurate. You know, you don't know when I'll get a sub, and I don't know the subs. But yeah, it was so doggone many bad kids there. And I'm sitting there like, is it because I'm a teacher that they are actually getting on my nerve? Is it because I'm dealing with bad kids on my day off? Oh, I just remembered I ain't got the mic on. Ciao. So back to the bad kids. I take off the, not that I ever got off of them, but I take off my camera because I don't want them fooling with it. And then I have my mic on. I was like, why are people looking at me? I forget that I have it on. Finally, I remember it's on. I decide, oh, let me take it off. I take off the well, no, I didn't. I pull the clip, or I think I'm pulling the clip, when in reality, I had it magnet to me. So the magnet falls down my bra, I presume. I stop everything because I like to keep my pieces of things together. Because for a person like me, I can get forgetful, put something down. Where did I put that? Okay, but where's the other parts? No. So if I keep the parts together, boom, I'm not going to have that worry. I'm fishing down my sweatshirt and up my sweatshirt because I'm going to find this little bitty square piece that goes onto my magnet. I found it. And people are walking by like, what is she doing? Minding her business. Like, what happened to covering your cough and your sneeze and good old fashioned mind your business? Now, if I see, like I saw a lady doing face yoga. like literally just doing that. And I kind of looked, and I might have looked again and then looked away, because at first I was like, does she have a tick, or is she deliberately? She was just doing face yoga as she did her shopping. Oh, okay, boom, clocked it, and I'm minding my business. But I feel like a lot of people do not practice MYOB. Like, what is wrong with that? I'm looking for some lip gloss. I feel like my lips are so dry. Oh, you are all bundled up and black. I tell you, black people don't play about keeping that cold out, do they? Do they? Do we? Do we? I want to go shopping over here a little bit. I like the stuff Aritzia has. I like the feel of their fabrics. I like all of that. I like everything really but the price. I'm exhausted. Also, I'm projecting, hoping that my voice is catching, because I didn't put the mic back on. I see that's going to be a problem for me, remembering to do the mic. Is it just me, though? Because the mic's actually in my purse, but pull it out now would be kind of useless, because I'm on my way into the store. Kimberly, girl, you got to do better. Oh, don't you open that door to get ripped off. We have arrived. I think I'm gonna just get a bunch of frozen foods and stuff, because y'all, as I was walking them aisles of Costco, I don't feel so great. Like I wouldn't say weak, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired, and I'm ready to go back to bed. I feel like I've lived a whole weekend in this little half of a day that I've been out and about and shopping the aisles and getting stressed by other people cheering. I want to go home. I want to go home. So obviously I am back, and I feel like I should be saying by the grace of God I'm back. It was dark out in them suburban streets. I picked up some soup and a couple of frozen dinners. I got my lobster bisque, this vegetable soup I told y'all about before. Let me tell you what's weird. So when you walk in, I think Trader Joe's is set up the same everywhere, but I walk in, walk past the flour, I see the fresh veggies, and I see the lobster bisque. So I pick one up. Literally hear a woman behind me go, okay, no problem there. I keep going, I go to the frozen food section, and I also get some French onion soup. It's something about being sick. I went through all the soup I had, so I'm replenishing the soup, assuming that dealing with America cheering, I'm gonna get sick again. She picks up French onion soup. And that in and of itself isn't the weirdest thing, because I know I've been at Trader Joe's. I picked up these, what are these, chicken burrito bowls? Because we're not meal prepping. No, we're not doing that today. But I've been at Trader Joe's before. Oh, I wonder if I need my mic. Pardon this interruption. Okay, because what I was saying was I've been at Trader Joe's and I've asked people, hey, I see you getting such and such. Is that pretty good, or what does that taste like? How is that? I saw somebody today getting kimchi, and they asked another person how it tasted, but that was when I was at Costco. But anyway, I have asked people, oh, I see you getting blah, blah, blah. I've been curious about that. How does it taste? Like, it's a conversation starter. Trader Joe has all kinds of stuff. They even got a whole section talking about new items here, flashing lights. It was like pink and purple and all the things. So to me, Trader Joe's is open for conversation like that. So just to be over my shoulder going, and then getting literally the 3 soups, and maybe she was replenishing on soup too, y'all. But the 3 soups I got, she got in the order that I got them, and she got the burrito bowls. Is that all I got at Trader Joe's? It really is. It really is. So she got everything I got at Trader Joe's. Strange. Ooh, I also picked up my eggs at Costco, and I need to take one of them out because I want to do the Dr. King thing. I don't know, eggs ain't cheap. But you know, if you don't know, I do a little experiment. I was at school Thursday and I missed Friday, so I didn't do the Dr. King thing where you have a brown egg and a white egg. You ask the kids what they look like on the inside. Invariably, they always think if it's brown on the outside, it's different on the inside too. You crack them open in 2 separate bowls. Every single year, I kid you not, one of the kids always goes, wow! Like it's just mind-blowing, or so it cracks me up. But I think a lot of times people avoid talking about differences and stuff with kids. They want everyone's the same, Johnny. No, the kids know. And I've talked about the doll study. Y'all know about the doll study. Kids internalize those things very early on. And if we don't talk to them about it, they don't know what to do with it. And so they'll hear an external negative message and just start to believe, oh, it must be true. So it's important to me that I teach them that things that look different on the outside aren't necessarily different on the inside. Do I 100% believe that myself? I'm going to tell you, people move different. People definitely move different, but I don't think they're of less value. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's perfectly good to see differences. I don't see a problem in seeing differences at all. In fact, if I come in and I got my hair braided down and this and that, and I'm wearing a popping pink lipstick, one of my coworkers before said, "Can I tell you something without you getting offended? I love the way Black women wear all the big earrings and the lipsticks, and no one ever says anything. No one ever judges." Or I was like, oh, definitely they judge. Definitely judge for the hairstyles and the differences and all of that. But what she was equating it to is times that she's tried it. And you know how somebody has something and they're kind of waiting to see how people react. But she kind of had that vibe to it. So it wasn't so authentic. And I think that's part of why. Let me shut up and put my stuff away. Oh, and the battery's dying. We need to charge up. Every time Ms. Brown says show, every time your problem says show means something. Show never means right. Turn to your neighbor and say, show never means right.
Show never means right.
So as soon as you put something like this, it's wrong. Because I didn't show you anything. All I did was write the number 7. I am not saying write 7. I am saying Ms. Brown had 7 stickers. Show what 7 looks like. So when I say show, I need to do this in 10 frame format. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Ms. Brown had 7 stickers. She gave all of them away. Show me what it looks like when I gave all of my stickers away.
Too strong. Oh, come on.
Is she right, partner? Is that right what she just did? Then why'd you let her do it? That's why you got your exit ticket right and she did not. So you guys are helping each other. It's still not right. All right, friends, here's what it should look like. At first, Ms. Brown said, Ms. Brown had 7 stickers. Show me what that looks like. So show means what?
Right.
Draw. Show never means right. Never means right. It always means draw. So when you show 7, you have 5 on the top, 2 on the bottom. It always means draw. Every time someone says show, every time your test says show, every time your exit ticket says show, you got something to draw. For now, we're drawing circles. When you get a little older, you're going to draw sticks and circles. But for now, we're just drawing circles. Show 7. All right. Now you can write 7. Where will I write the 7?
Down.
Right here, because that's what I'm starting with, 7. If I gave all of them away, do I have more, less, or the same? What do I have?
Less.
I have less. So my less is minus.
Well. Minus.
If I gave all of them away, show me what that looks like. If I gave all 7 away, show me what that looks like. Hold it up. That is what it looks like. I gave them all away, so I gave away this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, and this one. I gave them all away. So if I gave them all away, how many did I give away? How many X's did I make?
7.
I better put that right here. 7 minus 7. I gave them all away, so how many do I have left?
0.
That's my answer. I don't have any. 0. 7 minus all 7 of them is 0. Erase your board.
These are dreams.